Welcome back, NBA fans, or most fans. Maybe I'm just a fan of me and don't care about the NBA. Imagine that was the case. Now, seriously, 3-game slate tonight, 3-game threes. So you know I'm here. You know we gotta be here. We gotta talk about the 3 games for tonight. We talked about the collapses yesterday, big collapse from the Timberwolves last night. We talked about that last video that I dropped. But no, 3 games tonight, 3-game threes. We're starting off with one that can be a 3-0 lead. Unless the Atlanta Hawks figure it out at home. How do they figure it out? They got to literally slow down Jimmy Buckets because he was getting whatever he wanted at the basket. You need to learn how to contain that and just play off your crowd. They're one of the better teams at home. They've been really good at home in the past. Last year in the playoffs, just in general. And they just need to figure out how to get Trae Young going early, I think. I think he tries to turn it up a little bit too late. If he starts on, get like the great defenders of Miami off him, get a good groove, and they can feed off that crowd and keep it going. Bogdanovic has been playing well for the most part, and they just need some help. He needs help. Gallinari's got to step up a little bit. John Collins, he's getting his feet under him slowly. He's getting it slowly. He didn't have a bad game, but really it's just the defense, man. You got to slow down the Duncan Robinsons, the Tyler Heroes. You got to figure it out. Jimmy should not have 45 on you. If they can do that, I think that home crowd should help them, and they can make this a 2-1 series. Will they go back to Miami tied? I don't think so, but I don't think they get swept. Some people talking about that. I don't think they get swept. I think they win 1 or 2, especially at home. This is a must-win. Must-win. Obviously, you don't want to go in that 3-0 hole. Now, good thing is, the other 2 games, they're both tied. Tied games, 1 apiece. So, Game 3 is pivotal in a Game 3 situation when it's tied. Obviously, right? Obviously, like, when it's 1-1, this is where the balance or the scale tips to one favor. So, let's see what Milwaukee got in Chicago. They lost. They split in Milwaukee. Chicago did what they had to do, led by DeRozan. And now it's Giannis' turn to do it back. We know Chris Middleton got hurt. That's going to be a big blow. It's going to be a big blow. But they have the right pieces. They got a bunch of shooters. They got veterans. They got championship pedigree. This is the defending championship team. You know, Giannis not going to slow down for nobody. Can the Chicago Bulls take care of business at home? This is going to be an exciting game. The Chicago finally playoff basketball. It's a team that they were spoiled in the 90s with Michael Jordan-led teams. And they had a long drought until D-Rose and then drought again. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. This should be a good one. I think this is going to be a nice little battle. I did pick Milwaukee like steamrolling the Chicago Bulls, but I was completely wrong about that series. And I'll continue to be wrong, especially when injuries come into play for sure. And I'm not saying the reason they lost is because Middleton, whatever. I'm just saying in general, injuries are a big part of life. Big part of the game, and that Game 3 of the night is definitely gonna take a big hit because of the injuries, and that's between the Pelicans and the Suns, man. The Suns are gonna be without Devin Booker for it looks like 2 to 3 weeks. This could be big time. The Pelicans right here have a chance to really put fear in all the Phoenix Suns fans. I know. Phoenix Suns fans are, I'm not gonna say arrogant. I'm not going to say that, even though there was a Suns in 4 guy that we all know about. But they're kind of like a team that has a lot of pride. Obviously, Jay Crowder's on that team. Like, they just got guys that have egos, or not really egos, but they're prideful, man. It's a good thing. When your team is that good, best record in the league, you should be. Why not? Definitely, like, especially teams, when it comes to basketball, man, you go through so many big droughts where your team just keeps losing and losing and losing. So when you're winning, it feels good, man. It's okay to soak it in. Being humble is not for everybody. It definitely isn't, and it's tough as a fan, like especially if your team struggles for years. This is the time you want to flex a little bit and say, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a Phoenix Sun fan. And I get it. I get it 100% now. But without Devin Booker, I'm not saying they're going to lose this series because it'll be tough if they did. It'll be crazy if they did. But this is a really interesting series. Let's see how the Pelicans do. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what ends up happening. But they're going to be at home. CJ and Brandon Ingram have been playing so well together. We keep talking about this almost every other day. And I'm really excited to see what happens. The Suns, they need to step up. They've played throughout the year with a lot of injuries. And they played without Booker for a little. They played without Chris Paul for a little. They played without everyone for a little bit. Now they got to mentally lock that in and do it for Book. Because clearly they can. I think last game it was just like a shock because they were riding him the first half. He was literally 31 points in the half, whatever. He was going off. And then just he's out. And it takes a while for that to mentally kick in. Pelicans took advantage of that. We'll see what happens in this game. It's going to be crazy. All right, my predictions for all 3 games. I'm going to say, why not? Let's go Atlanta wins game 3. Why not? Let's do that. Milwaukee, Chicago. Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if Chicago wins this game. Like, I don't know if I want to make that prediction because that's a tough one. Like, would I bet on that? Would I bet on that? Chicago winning? I could say why not. Because I could see Milwaukee coming back. See Milwaukee coming back winning game 4. Will they though? We'll see. We'll see. Man, that's tough to make predictions like this. All right, look. I just take... All right, I'm just going to say it like this. I don't bet. I don't do that. But if I was to go to Vegas or do any of that stuff, I would probably say, but why would you not pick Miami though? Nah, I'll go Atlanta, Milwaukee. And let's take the Pelicans, man. Why not? Why not? I'm totally kidding. But please let me know who you guys think is going to win. Which is like Devin Booker's injury going to cost them the series? Will Middleton being hurt cost? We heard something about Embiid. Embiid's going through something with his like fingers right now. Obviously, they got the win, but like, are they going to win this series because they're up 3-0? I know some of y'all talking. I saw the comment. Talking about don't count out the Raptors. I mess with that, man. I like that. I don't want to count them down, but we've never seen it happen before, so that's the only reason. But Embiid's saying he's not going to have no type of surgery. He's just ready to go. He's not going to miss no games. He's not doing that. He's going to play through it. So if that gets more serious, yo, the Raptors could come back because 76ers ain't winning without Embiid. I don't care unless Harden turns back the clock. But we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the games for tonight. And I'm ready. Game 4s are coming up soon. That means second round is coming up soon. That means semifinals. That means our finals. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for doing the most.